The young mother was trying to get food home to her children. Instead, she says soldiers pulled her off a minibus in Ethiopia's northern Tigray region and began 11 days of horrific abuse.
There were 23 soldiers in that desert to my surprise. All 23 have raped a single woman, me. When I screamed, they would suffocate me.
After days of rapes and beatings, she describes how the soldiers tied her up, shoved items inside her and left her in the bush. In a Tigray hospital, her doctor, George Girme, lays out objects that were removed from the 27-year-old's vagina.
Remove the equipment, like nail, stone, and plastic, and some cotton, and heavy bleeding at this time.
The woman is among hundreds who have reported sexual violence since fighting broke out in the mountainous northern region. Dr. Fasika Amdeselasi is the top public health official for the government-appointed interim administration in Tigray. He says at least 829 cases of sexual assault have been reported in 5 hospitals since the conflict began. But he says those reports come from women who know they can get help at healthcare facilities and who live near the region's cities.
Majority of the people are living in the rural area, and so I would assume that the number that we have seen is the tip of the iceberg.
He also said that women are being held in sexual slavery, the first such claim by an Ethiopian government official. 8 doctors Reuters spoke with say most rape victims have described their attackers as either Ethiopian government or Eritrean soldiers, although it was more common for women to report sexual violence by Eritrean troops. The young mother says her attackers were Eritrean. Eritrean soldiers entered Tigray to help the government of Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed against the Tigray People's Liberation Front. Abiy has acknowledged that atrocities were committed by raping women and promised to bring perpetrators to justice. Officials in both Ethiopia and Eritrea say their governments have zero tolerance for sexual violence. Eritrea's information minister has accused the TPLF of, quote, coaching sympathizers to create false testimonies. Back at the hospital in Tigray, the young mother says there's nothing false about her suffering.
I have spent a month in this hospital. I'm receiving treatment. My legs do not move. They're broken. My back is also broken. Let alone moving, I can't even get up. I cannot control my urine. There is a mix of urine and blood coming out of me. The enemy has destroyed my life.